Stunning experience.
And we continue to follow the murder investigation involving the singer David. He was arrested months after a girl's body was found dismembered in his Tesla, where the case is heading next week.
And it is a hot Saturday out there today. This is a live look outside. See how long the warm weather will be sticking around. Hello and thank you for joining us. You're watching Eyewitness News at 4 live on ABC 7, Hulu, and wherever you stream. I'm Jory Rand.
And I'm Nika Kazori in for Liz Nagy. It's a crazy sight and one you don't expect to see, a hot air balloon landing in a backyard.
Looks like it was a pretty good landing. It's exactly what happened to a family in Temecula this morning. Eyewitness News reporter Amy Powell joining us live now with this ABC 7 exclusive. Amy.
Well, that's right, Jory and Nico. We have that exclusive video, and it's incredible. There are so many ways this could have gone wrong, but somehow this hot air balloon landed safely, and no one was injured. It wasn't the landing anyone expected, but somehow a hot air balloon carrying 13 people landed in the backyard of a Temecula home.
Hi, everybody!
The homeowner was watching television around 8:30 Saturday morning when a neighbor knocked on his door.
Go and answer the door. And this guy's like, they just landed in your backyard. I'm like, what?
Oh my God!
And then Hunter and his wife Jenna, who had been in another room at the time, went outside.
So I go into the backyard and I open the sliding glass door and there's a basket full of 13 people in my backyard. The pilot, he was masterful, you know, he got it like right down inside, like directly into the backyard where there was nothing, like the balloon didn't catch on anything, no one was injured.
The homeowners say the hot air balloon pilot told them the wind died, forcing him to make an emergency landing.
You can kind of see in the video of how they came in, and he kind of just plopped straight down and was moving very slowly.
I run to the back, and there's a whole group of people that are just waving at me. And I'm like, oh, my God. So the sound I heard was the flames. And I'm like, hi.
And on top of all that, there was no damage. I have a feeling those homeowners and those passengers are going to become really good friends. Just an incredible story. Reporting live, Amy Powell, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
They must have felt like someone was playing a joke on them to just go in their backyard and see a basket full of 13 people there. Expert, full job by that pilot,
So
Amy.
crazy.
Yeah, thank you.
And the LA County District Attorney will hold a news conference Monday to announce whether charges will be filed against pop singer David.
He's currently being held without bail in connection to the murder of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez of Lake Elsinore. He could be arraigned as early as Monday. TMZ video shows David, whose real name is David Burke, being arrested earlier this week in the Hollywood Hills. Last fall, Rivas Hernandez's body was found decomposing and dismembered in the trunk of a Tesla. Investigators say that car was registered to the singer David. In Lake Elsinore, a memorial continues to grow outside of her home.
I feel so bad. They take a long time to arrest the guy, but I'm glad that, you know, they did it, and it's justice for the girl and her parents. Now she's going to rest in peace.
In a statement from David's attorneys, they say in part the case evidence will show that David Burke did not murder Celeste Rivas Hernandez, and he was not the cause of her death. They add they will vigorously defend David's innocence. Stay with Eyewitness News for continuing coverage of this developing story. We'll have live team coverage on Monday for news conferences that could happen before or after the expected arraignment. And for updates anytime, you can log on to abc7.com.
Well, switching now to the weather, warmer temperatures this weekend. We have Dominique Newland here. Tell us about our AccuWeather forecast. Hey, Dominique.
Hey, guys. Yeah, good afternoon. It's been really nice outside. I mean, we had comfortable mornings, and then we're starting to see these conditions warm up as we go into the afternoons. But overall, it's been a really nice Saturday. Also talking Coachella weekend, too. For those headed out to the desert, you're in store for a really nice weekend as well. Here's a look over our downtown LA camera. All blue skies out there currently. And like I said, those conditions we're already seeing that warm up. 83 degrees out there, all sunny skies, and just some light winds coming in from the north at 2 miles per hour right now. Switching gears, things over to Malibu. Gorgeous sight over there, 67 degrees, so a little bit cooler if you are going to be by the coast, and light winds coming in at 5 miles per hour. However, I want to talk about today's forecast. We're seeing a lot of lower 80s, mid 80s all across the board. Over in the inland OC, clocking in at 82 this afternoon, 85, one of the warmest over for the valleys and Inland Empire, even warmer coming in at 86. A little cooler over in the mountains later today, 61 degrees this afternoon. The lower deserts over in Palm Springs looking good at 85 degrees, 75 for our high deserts. Now, I do want to talk about a slight cool down coming our way this upcoming week. We're also going to be talking about potential rain chances. Right now, staying light, but more on that coming up in my full weather forecast. Nico and Jory.
Okay, Dominic, we'll see you soon. There has been yet another break-in in the Valley, this time in Studio City, and the perpetrator is still on the loose. It happened last night around 8:30 on Radford while the victim was home. The LAPD says a man wearing a surgical mask likely entered through an unlocked window but got spooked by the resident and left. This comes after LA Mayor Karen Bass ordered an immediate crackdown on crime after several recent burglaries and robberies in the Valley, but victims say more needs to be done.
I don't think it'll be enough, but we do need to step it up. Yeah, it needs to be stepped up pretty hard, and we need to go ahead and have these patrols here, maybe nightly.
You shouldn't have to feel unsafe at home. That's supposed to be your safe haven. You shouldn't feel like I can't go to sleep in peace knowing that someone's going to have the right to break into my property and I can't defend myself.
The LAPD says they will set up extra patrols along busy Ventura Boulevard. This will allow officers to respond quicker to calls and hopefully catch the criminals before they get away. And there's a lot of damage to repair following this attempted burglary overnight at a jewelry store in Sherman Oaks. This happened between midnight and 1, thieves forcing their way into a store on Ventura Boulevard near the Sherman Oaks Galleria. Video shows the damage after those intruders tunneled through the wall of a business next door to gain entry. You can see that large hole in the wall next to a toilet. Thankfully, they got away with nothing since they couldn't break into a safe.
Well, no Luka, no Austin Reeves, but ready or not, the road to the NBA Finals begins tonight as the Lakers welcome the Houston Rockets in the first round of the NBA playoffs. And our Kurt Sandoval is live at Crypto.com Arena to give us a preview. Kurt?
Nico, Jory, let the journey begin, right? Whether they're healthy or not. It's pretty rare that a number 4 seed in the Lakers would be an underdog at home to a 5 seed in Houston. But you can really sum it up in one word: injuries that you just mentioned. Now, fans out at LA Live, part of a fan fest, they're living at the intersection of optimistic and delusional with both Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic out with injuries tonight and likely the whole series. But the Rockets' best player, Kevin Durant, also injured his knee at practice this week. He's questionable for tonight's Game 1. So I asked Laker fans, without Luka and Reeves, is it no problem or no chance?
No problem. I believe in LeBron. So, I mean, he's got to bring back that 2018 vibe. So I'm excited to watch him. He's my GOAT. He's my favorite player. I've watched him growing up. When I was born, he entered the league, and he's still doing what he does.
I'm going to say Luke Kennard's going to get at least 4 threes.
Wow.
And I'm going to say Ayton, we really need Ayton to get, like, you know, if he gets 10 boards, I'm down with that.
Kurt Sandoval from ABC 7. I'm a little superstitious.
Okay.
So I'm going to say from right now, if you make 3 in a row, they win. Okay, from right now, 3 in a row, they win. Okay, let's go for right now. Okay, this time. 1.
Okay.
2. Oh, come on.
They won. Woo!
So if that's the omen, it's better late than never for the Lakers. Hey, all kidding aside, the Lakers have to rebound in this series, and LeBron James has to get help from someone else, or they're going to be out in the first round for the 2nd year in a row. We'll address that here from JJ Redick a little bit later in sports. Reporting live from Crypto.com Arena, Kurt Sandoval, ABC 7 Eyewitness News. Guys?
Exciting. Kurt, thank you. Again, you can catch Game 1 of the Rockets and Lakers series right here on ABC 7. Coverage begins next with NBA tip-off at 5. And then after the game, we'll have post-game coverage with Rob Fukuzaki and Kurt Sandoval on Slam Dunk. And you can catch Eyewitness News tonight at 10:30 and 11.
Now to the latest in the war with Iran. Iran says it is now reviewing new peace proposals from the U.S., but today some confusion over the status status of the Strait of Hormuz. Iran's military says the strait is now back under its strict control, reversing an announcement yesterday that opened the waterway to non-military traffic. Iran even firing on at least one tanker today that was attempting to pass through. Officials there saying traffic will be halted as long as the U.S. blockade of Iranian ports continues.
American side tweets a lot, talks a lot, sometimes confusing, sometimes, contradictory.
They wanted to close up the strait again, as they've been doing for years, and they can't blackmail us.
The Strait of Hormuz is a critical passageway where a full fifth of the world's oil typically flows through. With its closure, oil prices have once again surged.
Well, it was a scary scene in Las Vegas today.
A shooting near the Strip causing